Okay, in today's video, we're going to fry 2 yellow plantains. Some people call it plantains, but it's plantains. Whatever you call it, it is yummy. It's a traditional side dish in many Jamaican dishes. And the way that it's cooked is usually when it's yellow. Some people do it with a little bit of green tint to it. It's not as sweet as when it's yellow. So today we're going to fry the ones that are yellow.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Okay, we have our 2 yellow plantains here. I'm going to show you how to cut it. We're going to cut right down, straight down, and we're going to cut off the 2 ends. Okay, we just cut off the 2 ends like so and throw those pieces away. And then we're going to cut all the way down the middle. Some people cut the front. I like to cut the back. So take a fairly sharp knife and just create a slit all the way down the length of the plantain. Like so. And then you're just going to peel the skin right off, and it should come off very easily, especially if it's yellow. The more yellow it is, the easier it just comes right off. And then you're just going to throw away the plantain skin. And then we're going to cut it. Some people like to cut it long, and some people like to cut it round. I'll show you both examples. In many Jamaican restaurants, I've noticed that a lot of them cut it long ways. So to me, it just takes a little bit longer to cook because the pieces are a little bit thicker. But either way you cut them, it comes out absolutely delicious either way. So right here I'm cutting them kind of thick, some long, some sort of like little wedges. Alright, so I have finished cutting up my plantains. As you see, it's about 1 inch thick. That one plantain made quite a few of them. Some of them are a little less than 1 inch thick, about 1/2 inch, but don't worry about the size so much. Okay, this is me here getting prepared to cut the other plantain. Again, we're going to cut the 2 ends off, but here I'm going to cut it the way that I actually like, which is sort of like in little rounds. Again, we just make a slit down the back using a fairly sharp knife. To me, this method of cutting and frying actually makes it cook very evenly, and I just prefer it. But again, it's your preference. Go ahead and take the skin right off there. And we're just going to throw that away. Then I'll take my knife and just make the pieces about 1 inch thick all the way down. So I'm just going to go ahead and slice about 1 inch thick all the way down, making little circles. Okay, so we're going to get ready to fry the plantains. I have avocado oil. You can use any frying oil of your choice. I'm going to go ahead and fill up my pan about 1 inch worth of oil, maybe 1/2 inch. I'm going to turn my stove on medium low and wait for my oil to get nice and hot. Okay, now the oil in my pan is nice and hot. You'll see it popping a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and carefully place my plantain pieces inside the hot oil. Be very careful, it is hot. As you see there, I got a little splash. If you need to, turn it down to medium low. This is not a race, we just want a nice golden brown on each side. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to place the plantains in the pan, leaving some space in between each one of them. And I'm going to go ahead and fry it for about 4 to 5 minutes on each side. Okay, it's been about 4 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and flip my plantains over. As you can see, it has a nice golden brown crisp to it. So I'm going to go ahead and flip each piece over and let it continue to fry on the other side for about 4 to 5 minutes as well. All right, it's been about 5 minutes and both sides, as you can see, are nice and golden brown. Look at that crisp. Oh, it's so delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and take them out and place them on a paper towel. Okay, so I have my plate here already lined with paper towels, and I'm just going to go ahead and place each plantain on the paper towel to get rid of some of that excess oil. Look at that. Absolutely delicious. Great color. And it only took about 10 minutes to make. This is a perfect side dish for meals with rice and peas or curry chicken or just to eat as a snack. Okay, here I just wanted to show you that I did fry some of the thicker pieces and it came out just as good. I cut them differently so they did take a little bit longer to cook. Okay, here I just wanted to show you that I did fry some of the thicker pieces and it came out just as good. Finally, the last step here, which is totally optional, is I'm just going to put a teeny bit of salt, just a little bit of salt in the palm of my hands. Whatever kind of salt you want to use is totally up to you. And this step is optional. And there you have it. Golden brown, sweet, soft plantains. Enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe.